Southern National, and we are here in the late models open, running Daniel's set. Big thank you to him as usual. We are number 3, starting up in 5th. Peyton in here as well, right in front of us. Said hi before the race. He is the guy that won the hosted race I did with the old trucks at Old Michigan, running the Pocono setup. So that's funny. So good luck to him. Hopefully we can both do well. He's going to be trapped on the outside for the first couple laps, but I don't think the outside is as bad here as it would be at some place like
Alright, man, we're
Lanier or
going
something
green
like
next
that.
time. Bye.
But we got 50 laps, no cautions. I think this split. Okay, yeah, just barely split. There's like 27 people signed up, so that's good.
Get ready.
Running this right before the Legends race, trying to get a race in.
Oh,
Hopefully it's a
Alright,
clean
man.
one.
The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
We get a pretty good jump. The guy in front of us doesn't really. Have to be careful.
Got one outside. Stay low.
Alright. It's a bit slick off the corner, so we need to watch out for that.
Still there.
Can't quite get underneath
Stay
Peyton.
low.
To let him in. Don't hit the apron and bounce into the 10 car. He's loose
Still
off the
there.
corner.
Hold your line.
If I was pushing any harder, I would be as well. So I should just try and get around the 10.
Still there. Hold your line.
Yeah, this is one I'm going to be destroying the right rear on. 10 just put it in the
You're
wall.
clear high. Clear high.
On our outside, that makes that pass a bit easier. 5 gets a big loose on entry. Peyton gets around him easily, but we are not close enough to take advantage. Don't think there was any contact there. I think he just got a big loose moment. Hopefully he doesn't wreck in front of us or something like that. We can settle into this gap right here and maybe work our way forward as tires start to get heated up. We got stuff happening up
Go high.
ahead of us. He's off the racing surface, thankfully. Yeah, took the night off last night, which I don't typically like to do. But this race should be short enough that I can still get it out tonight. That was a really terrible
I'm
corner.
coming on strong, 3. Coming on strong.
Try and get settled
Got
back
one
down so we
stopped up
don't
high.
get
Got one stopped up high. Got a car
13
stopped
running
up high.
into us.
Go low.
Guy stopped up on the outside wall. Oh, I just realized that guy was talking to me. He's coming on strong, I guess. Whatever that means. I just got loose for a moment and that got him to our bumper, but that's fine.
Go high. That car is a lap down.
Really don't want to get
Have a
the
slow car
tires
on the
heated up
bottom.
too much because it's going to get very tricky on entry. We just got people like blown up rolling around the track, which is weird. Just take my time. We're sitting in 5th, which is good. Take a top 5, absolutely. Definitely think we're faster than 13. We just got to not make mistakes. Peyton is pulling away from
Go high.
us. Me and the 5. I don't know if I'm going to be quick enough to get around the 5. If it starts to get tight ever, I can move the brakes. I got a lot of range of motion with the brake bias in this car. But honestly, on entry, it's loose right now. So moving the brakes is not going to help me. It's tight through the center, loose in and loose off. That's okay. Just try and keep the tires as smooth and cool as possible. Don't slide them as much if you can help it. But 5 is quicker than me on exit right now. That time I just missed the corner completely. 2 leaders are pulling away. The 1 and the 2 up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are all running top 5, but kind of mix and matched our positions. I have a really terrible couple corners and lose a bunch of time to the 5. I think the 5 actually has caught Peyton a little bit. Man, this is a tough track. I've never been really good here.
Leaders go low, leaders go low.
I think you need to get on throttle a bit quicker, but every time I try that, I'm afraid I'm going to slam the wall really bad out of the corner. But also, the car wants to rotate so much. I don't want to put more throttle into it than I can handle. Big gap to the 13 now. See, it's still getting sideways on me. If we did a K5 championship at this track, I'd have 0% on the right rear left by the end, I guarantee you. We're losing touch with them. Do have lap cars coming up that might do something. We will see. Five, a little bit loose out of the corner, but not that bad. That big loose he had in the corner just cost him one spot, and then he pulled away easily. More people coming out of the pits. This track is kind of like Lanier with pit road, very dangerous for people that are racing. And there's people coming out of the pits.
Outside.
Thank you for backing off right there. That was going to be a bad place to catch him. Still wasn't great for me, but if he had tried to get off the corner full speed, I would have been really pinched down. I believe the 5's catching Peyton a little bit. If they get to racing too wide, we might be able to pull up a little closer. And it's tough to tell. Peyton blinking a little bit. I feel like my last couple laps have been a lot smoother.
Alright, we're halfway.
Just now to halfway. We're going around the 11 car here, who's a lap down. That's what I was afraid of. Catching them right on exit.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Didn't hurt us too bad, I don't think. Alright, I'm trying to get on throttle just a little bit earlier and a little bit smoother, and I think it's helping. Just make sure it doesn't get too sideways on exit. But I'm not catching them very much. We're a second back. I don't think I'm catching them at all, actually. Need to not overdrive the corner. Or do that. I think we just need to back it down and not spin ourselves out. I don't think we're catching this guy again. Too quick. And I keep overdriving entry and putting a ton of wheel into it, trying to get it to turn off the corner.
Alright, man, 20 to go. Go get him.
20 laps to go. At least we're racing in the day. I was afraid this was going to be another night race with the terrible lighting on the interior of this car. I don't know why they don't schedule all of these to be day races with how this car looks. And the lighting engine. A ton of night races on this series. Every season, it seems like. Game and the car look much better in the day, typically. There's some tracks that look really good. It's mostly the car interiors that really throw you. Keep dragging the wall down the straightaway, that's good. Good way to gain some speed. 5 car inching closer to Peyton. We are falling off significantly now. The 9 car up there getting ready to be lapped by them. But I am very happy with the 5th place. Hopefully 0 incidents. Hopefully we stay in 5th. Got the Legends at Darlington. Should be a fun combo. I've heard the car doesn't turn, but that's pretty typical for every track it goes to. With the new tire update, especially. Alright, heavy lap traffic for these guys now. We might catch them a little bit. I don't think it's going to be a big enough difference for us to be able to do anything. I've just not taken care of my tires and have not been backing up my corner entry enough. And still nearly looping it on exit.
Go high.
Did that guy just spin or did he pit on purpose? I couldn't tell. .1. We are not catching that guy. 13's not going to catch us.
Slow car down low. Alright, man, that car is a lap down. 10 to go at the
14
line.
coming out of the pits. I think he just got a penalty. He definitely blended way before. I have no idea where he's going.
You're clear high, clear high. That car is a lap down.
No contact though. Nice to have cars around us, at least. For most of this race, we can see them. We get a big enough split that there's actually competition, which is good. And it was all clean up front, which is good as well. And I'm still getting really slidey on exit. I think Peyton's going to be able to hold him off, looks like. He has not really gotten close enough, though he is closer now than he has been. Can barely see them. Hopefully the 5 doesn't just try some weird dive bomb and wreck him. But it looks like they're going to keep it clean.
5 to go at the line.
Only 5 laps to go. Don't think we're even going to catch the 9. Leaders on our F3 now. The 1 apparently has gotten around the 2. They were racing really close for when we could see them. But the 2 was in the lead. See if they're still pretty close.
That car is a lap
they're
down.
about 1 second apart. They're getting around the 13 now. We might have to pass these 2, but I think we got time to wait. Nobody behind us really. There's 2 to go, so. They are not racing for position. 5 laps left on fuel. Big pack of cars up there by Peyton, so hopefully they
What the fuck, 11? Get out of here!
all keep it clean.
1 more lap to go.
White flag in the air. No reason to get up here and risk
Keep
getting
clean,
wrecked.
who?
We have a slow car up high.
Oh my. That is a lap car.
Have a slow car on the bottom.
I told you
Car
he's
stopped
not that
down
good.
low.
Alright,
Go high.
they can argue if they want. Good job to Peyton, he gets
There's the
3rd
checkered
place.
flag.
We get top 5, that'll be fine.
There you go, man. Good job, driver.
And pretty clean race from what we saw, though we did see a lot of carnage of people parked everywhere. And we get a couple tiny little wall taps. But that's to be expected. That's to be expected. Take a look at the incidents. Let's tell Peyton good job while this guy spams the chat. Tin car, this is just when he puts it in the wall. No, I guess tapped the wall before he put it in the wall hard. He's just, oh, he got loose. I didn't know he got loose. I thought he just pushed. No, he got loose and corrected into it. And that got us the spot around him. 14 spinning out of the corner. He said he was wicked loose at first. I was wicked loose the whole time. 15, that's about what I did every other lap. I said wicked loose. Whoa, what the heck was that? The 12 car appears underneath the 10 and spins him. No, I think the 10 just self-spun. Self-spun with the 12. Oh, he left. Good racing with Peyton for the little bit we could see him. The 12 just disappears. The 10 is like, what the heck just happened, and misses his corner. I don't think there was contact, netcode contact to spin him. I think he just self-spun. And then that guy just full throttle straight into him. Like he had no damage up to that point. Blows up. The 1 car, nothing. Nothing again. Two car into the wall. And shuts the door on the 1 car. 15's gonna tap the wall. 14 is still sliding all over the place. Does the same thing again, basically. Let's take a look at the tires now that I'm thinking about it. 84, 85, are you serious? I wasn't 84, 60 or something? That's crazy. Very surprised to see that. 12 car turns down, almost hooks the 9 for some reason. Thought he was gonna go down in there and punt him, but he's just kind of all over the place. 13 into the wall. 7 car. Big run out of the corner, puts it in the wall. 10 car self-spinning again. Into the tires and the pit wall. 13's gonna tap the wall again. The 1 car has gotten the lead at this point. He's gonna drag the wall just a touch. And again. 13 pounding the wall. The 11 just tapping the wall. The 1 car tapping the wall. The 12 car tapping the wall. And then on corner entry, nothing happens. 13 hitting the wall. And this is at the end. That's what the 13 was yelling about with the 11. I mean, 13 pushed way up. I mean, the 11 is, he's a little bit low, but he's on the top line. If you see a guy up here, 13 just pushed up into his line. Like, you can see where the car, he's pointed up, like following the 2, and he's got a guy in his outside. He needs to be down here. So, that wasn't great. Yelling at the 11 for that. And I don't know what he's doing after the fact. Peyton and the 12 and the 7. Oh, 7 very slow on entry. I think those are both lap cars. White flag in the air. Thankfully, man, they're just beating on each other's bumpers over here. 3 wide with the lap traffic, and then 12 gets turned. Was the 12 even for anybody's position? He's in 8th. Okay, I guess he and the 7 are racing for position. Peyton is lapping them, and the 5's trying to follow. 2 different races going on at the same time. 7 just turns the 12 after getting a massive bumper. And that's it. So a couple messes out there, a bunch of wall hits, some self spins, but we come away with 0 incidents and a top 5. So I will take it. Not too bad.